Rainbow here. I like to talk about getting out of your own way. So, I do have a constitution, I do have philosophical, moral, and ethical values that I like to stick to and be congruent with. At the same time, when do you stretch yourself to get out of your own way? When do you become flexible to get the job done? Because it's not about selling out. Sometimes you just need to compromise and get the job done while still being true to yourself. How do you do that without kissing up to anyone, sucking up, giving away your power? How do you do that? Well, I have been challenged many times. One of them has been, well, let's talk about a strip bar or a titty bar. As you can see, I'm not really into that scene per se, but I got on my own way and I talked to people who work there who do that, whether it's for a living or just to make ends meet, and I got on my own way. I networked. I said, hey, why not? Whether it's making acquaintances, friends, networking, getting your message out. So I let them know what I was about, and I talked to whoever I was drawn to talk to. They got to know me, I got to know them, and sometimes you just gotta step out of your comfort zone and do things, let go of certain judgments. Wow. Another example is, you probably know that Bear and I, we don't really drink. We don't eat meat, drink alcohol, or smoke. So at one point in my life, I had put in 30 out job applications, and you would never imagine me to work at a bar. I would never imagine me to work at a bar. My car broke down. I needed a job. I couldn't wait weeks or months just to be called for an interview or what have you. I mean, I've been in this place before and I wasn't totally freaking out because I have personally been without a home more than once. So I wasn't afraid of going back to that point again. But at this particular situation, my car had broken down and I had just put down the last couple hundred that I have in background checks, paying what, $44, $88, it all racks up. Faxing applications to people, paying for fingerprinting slash background checks, drug tests, all of that jazz. And I had no more spending cash, I had no more credit, no more cash, I had nothing, nada. Anyways, when my car broke down, oh, go figure, do I laugh, do I cry, what do I do? Well, obviously I must have some strong angels who know what I want and need, because at the very last minute, just when you think that you're going to be losing everything, I land a job at a bar. I do not drink. I am a fish out of water. I do not know anything about alcohol. I don't know the names. I don't know the slang. I don't know the terminology, whatever. And as uncomfortable as it may be or may have seemed, I said, you know what? Okay, this is another adventure that life's throwing at me. Let's do this. Let me get out of my own way. And lo and behold, I just needed it at that time to make ends meet. I landed the job there because my car broke down in the parking lot. Go figure. So I got on my way, got out of my comfort zone, got out of my ego, got my ego out of the way and said, okay, I'm gonna do this. This is not me, this is not my thing. This is, different, but I gotta do what I gotta do, and I'll still stay true to myself. It's not like I started smoking and drinking and eating meat or whatever, but yeah, it was just something to support me at that time while still trying to land the other day jobs, night jobs, what have you. So blessings in disguise, angels in disguise, come in way many different forms that you would never think of. A third example is another time it is car related as well. My tire needed air, and I just so happened to put air at a gas station where I actually met a really hot connection. And it really makes you wonder. Things work themselves out. You think, oh no, I'm going to be late. I didn't plan on putting air in my tire. I didn't plan on going to this gas station, whatever. But right place, right time. Sometimes we just have to face ourselves, stretch ourselves, get out of our own way, and sure, there may be people, things, or ways that we don't like, but when you stay true to yourself and do what needs to be done, you can still be congruent with your intention, just as long as that you know your intention. I'm not saying you have to sell out and give your power away and totally bend over backwards and go against your constitution, go against your morals and beliefs. Just, be willing to sometimes step out of your comfort zone and go into a situation that you wouldn't normally think about putting yourself in. I'm not saying go out and be a prostitute. No. Go sell drugs. No, I'm not saying that. Just, sometimes do things that are outside of your hobbies, that are outside. Sometimes you just got to get rid of that self-righteous attitude and, put your ego aside. You don't need to be so rigid and, oh, well, I have to do it this way. I have to do it my way, and that's the only way it's going to get done. Sorry, folks, but universe, God, plans, things that stretch us. And I'm not saying doing things out of desperation, but sometimes we get really pushed off the cliff, and you're forced to fly. And those are the best opportunities that make you grow, make you become harder, make you become steadfast and hardy, make you shine like a diamond in the rough. We're all diamonds in the rough, so just keep working on yourselves. Take care, my friends, and check out baronrainbow.com. Healing, it is all that is.